Hi, y'all. It's immature Emma. I'm back. Yeah, I'm still working on my accent, y'all, because I'm really trying to fit in with the people here in Crickettville. Can't beat them, join them, right? And they've been kind of so mean to me. And they blame it all on me, but it's not me. I'm just me. And they just need to get used to it. I mean, it's not my fault they don't have a sense of humor, right? It's not my fault. So anyway, so today, y'all, it feels weird because I don't have an audience watching me. I mean, I will later, but I don't have you now. But I wanted to do a get ready with me so I can show you how I fix my wonderful makeup every day before I go live and see you people. Yeah, because I mean, I have to look good, you know, mostly. Mostly because the better I look, the more super chats I get. Let's be honest. Like, can we just like do away with all the pretense that I don't need those super chats? Because I do. I'm a single mom. I'm trying to raise that boy, and I mean, you've seen him. You've seen him with his shirt off and those muscles. You think those muscles just get there from you know eating junk food? No, I have to buy him good food and all those protein shakes that y'all keep sending him. I mean, that I really appreciate it because that stuff's expensive, but we've got like a whole closet full of them now because y'all really like him. But anyway, so I've been having people, they're constantly asking about how I do my makeup. I see it on that ribbit. They talk about it all the time. They're always like, I don't know how she gets her blush like that. I don't know how she does it. I don't, you know, they're just on and on about it. So I thought, well, today I'm just going to show them. I'm just going to show everybody how I do it. And if I look a little tired, y'all, it's because I did a whole 2-hour live, or not live, but video a while ago, of get ready with me. And anyway, and you might see a little like residue of the makeup because I did this whole 2-hour thing where I talked about my makeup and some other stuff I need to talk to you about, and just just talked, and the kind of stuff y'all really like, just to hear me talk all the time. I mean, you pay big dollars for that, honestly. I mean, good lord. I don't know anybody that I would pay $50 to listen to. I don't know. Can't think of anybody. But anyway, so, what was I saying? Oh god, I don't have an audience to ask them what I was saying. Oh, I did this whole, like, 2-hour thing, and then I looked over, and do you know my mic was not turned on? 2 hours of my life I could never get back, y'all. And 2 hours of my life that you've missed out on. Who knows if I'll have all the witty things to say that I did the first time, because I couldn't even listen to it to hear what I said the first time. So, I'm just going blind. I'm just gonna, I'm just like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna have to like just start over. I'm pretty good at starting over. I started over a lot in my life. New men, new jobs, new everything. But anyway, so how do y'all like my hair today? I got it colored and I like it. I think it's pretty. I just can't whoops. I just can't seem to quit brushing it though. It's just so nice. It's really growing. It's down past the girls. Get it on down. Before long, if it keeps growing like that, I'll be able to like twist it underneath my cooter and like over my girls and then down past the cooter and up around. It'll be like a, I don't know, a banana hammock only for girls. Banana. I don't know what I said, but anyway, something like that. So anyway, so what I'm gonna do today is we're gonna talk, or I'm gonna talk because I don't have it on chat, which is so strange. But anyway, so and I'm gonna practice my accent. I'm really practicing it because I think my mama's right. I think that if I just act a little bit more like these folks here in Cricketville, that maybe they'll accept me a little bit better. Maybe I can start going back to that Chubby's restaurant, you know? I mean, and that guy was kinda cute that has that, you know, I don't remember what, pots and pans meat market thing. He was pretty hot. He knew how to fill out a pair of jeans. And I am single for a little while. That's another story. I'll get to it though. So we're going to start with my makeup. And y'all, I don't have to put on any foundation because as you can see, I have a pretty good, oh, don't look over here. I didn't get all the makeup from the session where I didn't uh, have the mic set. I didn't get all that done. So anyway, oh goodness. So anyway, so here we are. Just pretend that this is not over here. I'll tilt my head this way more. So till I get it back on. So anyway, oh, I want to show you something. Do you all see my crown? Yes. Tony's Pooter sent that to us. Yeah, ain't that funny? We used to have a Tony's Hooter, but now we have a Tony's Pooter. I think they might actually both be here still sometimes, but I can't see I don't have a chat thing today to look. But anyway, and she sent Bethlehem one too. Look at that. Mommy daughter crowns. Mommy daughter crowns, yes. Who's my birthday? Did you know that you precious? Did you know you tiny? When you was born, did you know that you were gonna be this tiny? You did? Yes. Yes, I see you. She talks to me, y'all. And yes, I know. She was born in the manger next to Jesus Christ. Mm-hmm. And she was all very upset to hear about the whole crucifixion and everything. That I was like telling her a little bit about it because it was just Easter, y'all. So anyway, she was really upset to hear about that because they were like the best of friends, born in that little manger together. Oh, she's just snuggly and yummy. I just wants to eat her up. Yes, she good, except for she smells like cow shit. Somebody keeps telling me she looks like a cow, but she's clearly a puppy. I mean, clearly, look at that. Look at that face. What makes you think cow? No. Well, she is kind of she's getting a little fat, but still, and she's not a cow. Clearly, clearly puppy. Well, not puppy. She's a forever puppy because she's just a tiny little princess. Oh, I know it. But yeah, she's not a puppy because she's old. And I mean, one of these days, she'll be gone, and I'll have to get me another little princess. Yes, I will. I don't know what I'm gonna name her. Jerusalem. Maybe I'll name her Jerusalem. I know that it makes my little, you know, church ladies out there, it makes them my little sister Christians, it makes them so happy when I mention anything that was biblical. So, I changed her name to Bethlehem, and the next one that I get is gonna be called Jerusalem. Yeah. So we'll have, like, the whole thing, right? They'll have it all. Yeah. Because I don't know, mom said it was, like, bad form to call them like Jesus or Christ or God or, any of those things. And I said, well, about Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. There's all these names that I could use. And she said, just stick to Bethlehem. Let's just do that. And I was like, okay. So anyway, now you gonna go lay down like a good little cow. I mean puppy. Yeah, go lay down. Yes, right over there. Oh, oops, I knocked her crown off. Oh well. I'll put it back later. So anyway, let me get a little drink and then we're gonna get on this makeup because I know y'all can't wait to see how I do it. And you are gonna be so surprised how I do it because I don't know of anybody else that does it the way I do it. I mean, I'm an original. Absolutely original. So anyway, now, oh, y'all, I'll tell you a secret. These little Tom Ford glasses, they came from Temu. Something is between my teeth. I don't know what that is. Probably makeup. But anyway, these little Tom Ford glasses, these are not really Tom Ford glasses. They're actually from Temu. But here's a little hint, girls, if you say that your glasses are like a big name thing and the men that you're with, if they think, you know, if I'm gonna make her happy, I'm gonna have to, treat her as the little pampered princess that she is, and I am gonna have to, keep her in the same lifestyle that she has become accustomed to. Y'all, they don't know, right? Because I mean, I'm living in a trailer, and I'm wearing Temu glasses, but I lie. I mean, I do I mean, the trailer is clearly a trailer, but I always say they're Tom Ford glasses, and guess what? It's got me 3 pairs of frames, Tom Ford frames in the mail. So, ladies, you just gotta know how to work them, and I can help you with that too, because I am a master manipulator. Just ask anybody, they'll tell you. They act like that's a bad thing. Whatever, whatever. So anyway, I'm gonna take off these glasses. And, oh Lord, I look a sight. Look at my circles under my eyes. Okay, now again, I don't wear foundation because even though I tell you that my skin's terrible, it's really perfect, and I have to try to act like I'm, a little bit like normal, like the normal people, right? So that y'all don't like feel that I'm unobtainable. That's my word for the day. I've been really trying to think of new words that I can say. And unobtainable is going to be my word for today. Now I'm liable to forget, so don't laugh at me too much. I'm trying to spread this all out because I thought I had a different brush that I really, really, really like. I can't find it. Oh well, I'll just use this one. Okay, now I don't always do my eyes because they're so pretty and big anyway that I really don't need to do much to them. But today, since I'm doing a video that talks about how to do these things, I'm going to go ahead and show you. Okay, now let me start with my eyebrows because as y'all can see, they're very light because the the curtains match the carpet. Okay? If you don't know what that means, have somebody explain it to you. So anyway, let me see if I can get this open. And I'm not going to show you the brands because it's all very expensive, and I don't want you know I don't want to get in trouble for showing brands, and people will think I'm trying to make money off of them. So anyway, you just take this little brush here and you just like lightly go over your brows just a little bit, just to give them just a little bit of color. Because if you got brows like mine, they're like almost white. Oh, this one's a little bit smaller. I might have got a little heavy handed with the plucking over here. Yeah, let's just dress it up a little. I don't know. Let's wipe some of that one off. Better. Okay. Now, before I forget, you need to, where did that go? Right here. This is like what do they call that? Like a primer. Okay. Like when you're going to prime a room, when you're painting a room or something. So you spray this all over your face. Okay. Mm, I hope that was the right bottle because I don't have my glasses on now. Tell them what I just sprayed on my face. So anyway, yeah. So yeah, I had a little bit of mascara on and it's kind of smeary, but that's okay because I'm gonna cover it up. It don't matter. You can sleep in your makeup for 2 or 3 days, and then whenever you want to refresh it, just refreshing it. Just put it on over it. It helps it smooth out more. That's what I do. Yep, 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 yep. Okay, so now let's see here. Where's that brush at? I just had it and I laid it down, and now it's gone. Ugh. I really need to get some stuff to organize my makeup better because this is embarrassing that I can't get it organized any better than what it is. So anyway, so since I'm gonna do my eyes today, because I want to look, more of a glam look, because I might have a date later on. You never know. Okay, so you take this color, and I like to use a real sparkly color. I know that some people say that once you hit 40, that you need to stop wearing all of the frosty eyeshadow. Okay, so that's what people on Ribbit said. But how do I know if they're right or not? Because I don't even know what they look like. They don't show their real faces. So, anyway, you just, like, get that all the way up to your eyebrow and really feel that in. And then you're gonna really just, like, put a little bit more here because you want that to really see it's like a boom, it's like a pop for your eye. And then you take it. Now this is the important part, ladies. You take it and you put it under your eye too, and that'll cover up those dark circles. Yeah, look at that. It makes you look brighter and younger. Yeah, especially if it's a glittery one. Yeah, just use that, ladies. Okay, now let's do the other eye. See, what I should do is just like, pause this, and it would look so professional if I just paused it and came back and this eye was already done. Wouldn't that be professional? Oh, I probably just wiped off part of that. Let's touch it up again. A minute. Remember underneath. You gotta remember the underneath because a lot of you ladies don't do this. I don't hardly see anybody that really circles that eye like I do. Yeah, look at that eye pop out there. Now let's do this one a little bit more because I might have got a little of it rubbed off. Okay, so there's that. Now, now, just a minute. I know what some of you are thinking. Makeup, it's not like it's a process. It doesn't just like poof and it's on. Okay, so you gotta you go through ugly stages. So that's one of the stages. It's not the most pretty. Now I like this. I really like this reddish kind of a brick color. So anyway, I go in there and I put some of that in here. Just rub it back and forth. Get a real good coat of it on there. Look at that. That looks good already. And then some more. Yeah, on this other eye. Yeah. And my eyes are almost done. But I've really been trying to play up my eyes lately. I really have because I've been told, well, my Mark that I was telling y'all about last time. I mean, he is a little bit blind in one eye and can't see out of the other, but I mean, he's 95 years old, y'all. But anyway, he said that if I put a little more on, that it makes it easy for him to pick me out in the crowd, so he don't go slap the wrong girl on the ass, 'cause, that'd be embarrassing and all. Okay, now another thing, I think we need to take just a little bit more of this shiny stuff, cause see, it got a little low. So see, you go in there and poof, 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 poof. Yeah. Now, I'm serious. I taught myself how to do this. I taught myself how to do this all on my own. I know that's hard to believe, 'cause I really I don't but I don't see anybody do it like I do. So this is, educational. What I should be doing is doing it on a video where y'all could be super chatting me or something to send me money to pay for this information because this is valuable information. But I think that when I start my clothing line and I start going, you know, online and doing y'all's closets and stuff, I think I'm also going to do makeup tutorials. So, I'm just gonna have all kinds of channels, just everywhere when you turn on YouTube, y'all, it's just gonna be immature Emma's hair, immature Emma's eyeshadow, immature Emma's whole face, immature Emma's clothes closet, immature Emma's cooter talk. That'll be the favorite one. That'll be an after dark one, though. I might even turn off the deal where the little kids can't get on there. I haven't done that yet, but I might have to do that on Cooter Talk. Okay, so every once in a while I wear eyeliner, but I've been seeing these little country bumpkin girls. They love their eyeliner. So I've decided I'm gonna start wearing it. And so I asked one of them the other day, and she told me, she said, "You start over here and you go all the way over." Okay. Now hers didn't look like what she told me, but she said that was because she'd been wearing it all day. So she really said that there's really glom it on there because, more is better. Okay. But then she said to take your little liner and you got to start. I can't remember if she said start over here, start. I think she said start over here. Anyway, and you gotta go all the way to the outside of your eyebrow. Yeah, yeah, some kinda wing. She said it's all the rage in Nashville, Knoxville, and some other villes. So, look at that. Mhm. Classy. Now, we're gonna do the other eye. So, you do this. Yeah. I mean, I know that girl wouldn't lie to me. She was a sweet little girl. She even let me even let me tape her. She's gonna be on a live coming up. I mean, she's not gonna be on the live, but I've got her recorded because I record everybody. And, so then I'm gonna show her on my live. Yeah. It seems a little bit long to go all the way over to your eyebrow, but that's what she said you do, and again, she wouldn't lie to me because she knew I was gonna do this on she knew I was gonna do this on YouTube, so why would she lie, right? Oh, yeah, I forgot. You gotta do a little bit underneath. Yeah, a little bit. Makes me talk funny when I do that because I gotta do this. Yeah, so you get a little bit underneath, and what you can do is you can draw that line kinda right beside that big line, okay? Here you go, underneath here, and then you have that line right next to your big line, which they kinda blend together. I'm not very good at that part yet, but look at that, y'all. Sexy. I know, but oh my god, I know what's missing. I know what's missing. The piece de resistance, okay? I know this is gonna come as a shock to y'all, but I have ran out of my blush, like, that I use. It's such an odd color, and I can't really find it in the stores here in, oh, whatever this town is, Cricketville, okay? So, I have started using this lipstick. It's just like a lipstick from Sephora. It comes in a cute little box. And now this lipstick, it's on a chain, so you can actually, like, chain it around your neck and wear it like a necklace. And yeah, I mean, it's a little pricey. There's 3 tubes in it, but I mean, I think it was like, I don't know, 4 or $500. It's a little pricey, but yeah. So anyway, it's a little pricey because I'm gonna have to use a lot of it. So I don't know. Let's move this hair out of the way just a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit. Oh, mm, I got a cramp in my head. Not sure why. Okay, so now if you take this lipstick, y'all, and you gotta find that cheekbone, okay? And you go all the way back and all the way back and all the way back. You do that whole cheekbone. Yeah. Now I'm gonna blend this in. It's not gonna look like this. So don't be going, you know. So okay, on this side. Now see, this is where I didn't get it all cleaned off a while ago, but it was perfectly blended. Yeah, you gotta find that cheekbone. Find the cheekbone, y'all. And you do that whole cheek. Okay. Now I'm gonna put it all on and then I'm gonna blend it all at the same time. So, you know, yeah. Then, if you're really smart, you do a little bit of this on the chin. It makes you look young. Yeah. And then a little bit up here on the forehead. Oh, people just don't pay attention to their foreheads enough and down the nose. Now, I understand that that looks a little bit alarming. I know, I'm not stupid. Okay. This is not my first rodeo. So then you take this brush, okay? And you're just gonna blend it in a little bit. Look at that. Look how much better that looks already. Oh my goodness. That looks better already. Yeah, kind of blend that chin in a little bit. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Hope I got enough on. I might have to reapply. Yeah, just blend. Blend, 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 blend. Yeah. Blend the forehead. Now if you do it right, it's gonna look like that you've just been out in the sun, just had a little bit of sun. Just a little, not a lot, because we don't want to get a lot. We don't want to get skin cancer. Now, it might be a little bit flashy at the moment. Oh, some of it's in my hair. Oh, well, they'll just think I did that on purpose. Hmm, kinda like that content creator that thinks she's Paula Deen, whoever that is, and put some pinky purple stuff in her hair. We know that didn't grow out of your head. So, okay, so then what I do is I take a setting powder, and I'm just gonna go ahead and use this same brush because I don't think it matters. I mean, I don't think it matter too much if you use that, and you just go in there. Yeah, see, you just go in there and yeah, so you blend it all in, and it sets it so that it's not gonna go anywhere. 'Cause we don't want it to go nowhere. Mhm. And I'm not done yet. There's another step, and it's an important one, y'all. So don't skip this one. Look, it's looking so good already. Yeah, I'm gonna move a little bit of that off of there. So what we do now is my favorite part, the highlighter, because highlighters will make you look so youthful. So what I do is I just take my brush and I just go back because it's got lots of different colors, and you just like just roll that brush around on it like crazy. Just like cram it down on there good, okay? And then you take it. Can you see that highlighter on there? I don't know if you can see it. It's gonna make it shiny though in person. And that was all that wrote, so we got to get more. Okay, and then you just a little bit here, yeah. And then let's get some of this lighter color over here. Yeah, you got to go down the nose and get the tip of your nose. Can you see that? I think you can see this. See how shiny that is? Look how young I mean, I probably look like I'm 30, right? And I mean, I'm 40, y'all. 40 years old. I'm not old like that Paula Dean want to be and that garden gnome. We're not saying their names because they like it. So anyway, so then there's one more step. If I can find it. Yeah, here we go. I think it's this one. Is it this one? Nope, not this one. I've got so much that it's hard to keep track of. So anyway, oh yeah, here it is. So this is some blush too, because you can't get enough blush. But this one has a shine to it, y'all. So see, good. Yeah, look at that. Just shine. Yeah, look at all that shine. Isn't that something? Yeah, it really is good. Put some on your chin, and your nose. Starts right here in your forehead. Look at that. Look, I just look like a sunshine princess. And there's even lighter colors you can really go in and add that to it. Okay. So how's that? Do you like it? I like it a lot. So anyway, so now, oh, I don't wear mascara. It's not good for you. All that mascara on your eyelashes, it's not good for you. Now I'm gonna put this. This is my, my lip stain from Sephora. And I don't know, it's number. I can't read it, y'all. It don't matter. It's a red color. So you gotta put that on your lips. But listen, you gotta overdraw it a little bit. Yeah, overdraw it down here. Especially if you're dating older men, because you don't want them missing your mouth, because they'll mess up your blush. It's a lot easier to reapply. Yeah, lipstick or lip stain than it is blush. Blush takes a lot. Yep. And then remember, overdraw it a little bit. Because I have real skinny lips. See? Oops. I'm kind of a mess. It's kind of a lighter red than what I really am used to. I think it's because, uh, oops, isn't that precious? I just love it. Yeah. Okay. It seemed like there was something else I was going to do. I need to put this lipstick back up so I don't lose it. Good Lord, at that price. You don't want to lose it. So, what was next? Oh, okay. Yeah. So, when you're done, y'all, because this is pretty much done. So, then you take this setting spray again. So, first, when you spray it, it makes it, it's like it puts a filter over your face and just makes it look, its very best. But then when you put it over the makeup, if you just spray it like this, again, I hope this is the right stuff. It might be that fingernail polish remover stuff that you could spray on. I don't know. Oh, I think this is that stuff that I was. Oh, y'all. Let me make sure they put these fake Tom Ford glasses on. Oh, this is my clap medicine. That's embarrassing. I've sprayed my face with clap medicine. They make you take a pill, but also it's a prescription. Look at this makeup in my hair. That's gonna take. I don't even have the money to buy shampoo, y'all. So when you're watching this, if you want to see, look, there's some over here too. It kind of just gets everywhere. But oh, do I have lipstick on my teeth? Oh, it looks like I do. I don't know how that got on there. Hold on a second. Here's a tissue. I've only blown my nose with it 3 or 4 times. Oh, I think I might have. Uh, I think I might have wiped Jerusalem or Bethlehem, whatever her damn name is. I might have wiped her ass on that one. I tried, when she comes in and she didn't get herself, like she didn't, scrunch around and get herself. Anyway, surely not. Surely not. Let me get a drink just in case. Hmm. And there you are. Oh, nope, 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 nope. There's one more thing. Where did that go? Here we go. Look, it don't stand out good unless I remember to draw it out a little bit. Not everybody's born with a beauty mark, but I was. But it's tiny, and I want it to stand out more, so I just make it look a little bit bigger. Okay, so now that I've got that all done, let's see. What can I talk about? It just feels so weird when I look over there and there's nobody in the chat, y'all. So, okay, first things first, I'm gonna have to break it up, break it off with old Mark, the 95-year-old guy that I met outside the Goodwill store where I went to donate my clothes that y'all didn't like, even though they were nice. I'm still a little salty over that, but anyway, yeah, I met him out there. He was donating his wife's clothes because his wife had died, just like my poor dead Ned. Yeah, I think her name was Edna. But anyway, we both lost our loves, and we were donating all those vintage clothes, y'all, vintage clothes into that big receptacle thing in the back, and then the guys were gonna come get it and take it where it needed to go. Remember this whole story I told you before? So anyway, y'all, I might got a little heavy handed with the eyeliner, but I like it. Look at that. I think that girl is right. It really does define your eyes. But anyway, I'm about to break up with him because basically, well, there's more than one reason, but one reason is, I've told you guys before that I have an underdeveloped cervix and underdeveloped flaps. Yeah, not like that one, Tampa woman with her little Nemo, you know, flap. No, I mean it was cute as a bug or I guess a fish, but anyway, it was cute. But mine are completely like in a line with each other, okay? I mean, I'm a little chubby, so it's more of a circle than like, it don't look like a it don't look like this. It looks more like this, but because I'm chubby. And I mean, I think that's why it looks like that. Not really sure. I think a long time ago it used to look more oval, but now, which maybe I wasn't chubby then. That must be what it is. But anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna have to break up with him because I don't want to be insensitive, okay? Because I'm trying to act like a lady. I really am. But you know how I told you before that Tony Peppermill was hung like a horse, or a mule, y'all, a mule. Like I drive down the road, and there's those mules, and I think, I used to have one of those. I used to have one. Oh, sorry, I started daydreaming a little bit. Oops. Y'all know what happens when I start thinking too much about, you know. Mhm, 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 mhm. Yeah. But anyway, it's just sad. I know that Paula Deen woman, she said some stuff about me. Mhm. She said some stuff about me and always talking about sex and stuff, but, I mean, you can just look at her and tell she don't get a lot of sex. Does she look like she does? I mean, does she look like this? I mean, really? I don't think she looks like this. She don't have it going on like Donkey Kong. Yeah. But anyway, so back to this Mark dude. So Tony is, hung like a mule. But I don't know what you would call this Mark guy. I mean, for a 95-year-old guy. And after he pops a couple of those little blue pills that Tommy says, down that he like stuffed up and like snuck back over the border, which no, I can't figure out why he did it that way. Because you can go to any clinic in any city in America and get those things legal, and I don't think they make you put them up your ass to take them out of there. I don't think they do. Next time I'm there getting my spray for my clap and my small prescription, I'm gonna have to see if I see anybody walking like maybe they're having to, like they stuck them up in there or something. Because I mean, I wonder, like, surely they put them in a baggie or something, right? I never even thought to ask him that, but I mean, they wouldn't just like pop a pill, they surely got them in something, right? Because I will put a lot of things in my mouth, y'all. Not even gonna lie, but I'm not putting a pill. Good thing I'm a girl. But if I was a guy, I'm not gonna put a pill in my mouth that has been up somebody's butthole. Not even my own butthole. I mean, I realize that, my own butthole is my butthole, but no. Mm-mm. So surely I need to ask him about that. Maybe I can Google it. I mean, there's a lot of stuff I could Google, but I'll just ask my chat next time I'm on there. I'll just say, hey, y'all, can somebody Google and find out if drug smuggling con man, sexual deviant, child molesting pieces of shit, if they put those Viagra, if they put those in a baggie before they shuffle them up their butt. Because if not, but anyway, so back to this Mark guy. See, I need my chat here because they keep me kind of lined out with what I'm talking about. So anyway, the smart guy. He might not be, a donkey this way or a mule. I don't know the difference. A mule's bigger, right? Okay. He might not be a mule this way. I mean, you know, top to bottom. Tip. Yeah. You get it, right? But y'all, this way, I can't do it. I don't know what the hell that is. I mean, it's still a fairly good top to bottom, but side to side, it is crazy. Like, I'm sure that I did this when I saw it. Yeah, just like, but I mean, at least I don't have all those wrinkles on my forehead. Yeah. There's like a little bit, but not much. I mean, I'm 40 years old. So anyway, it's just not worth it. And he is old. And I found out that, he really didn't have a Buick with the heated seats. That was a lie. And I know it makes me want to cry. Y'all. I was gonna have to go get him in my RAV with the heated seats, which is not gonna be all that handy in the summer, and, I mean, ooh, that might get swampy. But anyway, I was gonna have to go get him because he lives at a nursing home. I thought I was done with that, but it looks like I was gonna have to do it again, and so I just, I thought about it and thought about it, and I just thought, this is not worth it. It's just not worth it because he really don't have any money, and he's got like 9 kids, and before, Dead Ned, I mean, he had a couple kids, and they came and took everything that I hadn't already hid, but or put in my name. So anyway, but there's more of these kids, and he's got even less than poor Dead Ned had. And so, I just don't think it's gonna be worth it. I just don't. So, anyway, it just don't look like I've got my blush just quite right yet, but anyway, you saw how I do it. Let's just, like, mess with it just a minute. So I know this is y'all's favorite part of my makeup. You're always talking about that blush, though, right? I hear about it all the time, that blush, though. So, yeah, if you need to, you can just take it and just make it in, like, little circles, and round and round you go. Yeah. This one's not quite as good. That's not even the right color. I'm putting the wrong damn color on. So what's the matter? Oh, here we go. Yeah, here we go. Now let's try it over here. Yeah. Now see, that's way better. Yeah, put that blush on there. Get it good. Highlight those cheekbones. Highlight those because young girls, they got good cheekbones. And then as you get older, everything starts kind of sinking. So yeah, you kind of gotta. Is that better? I don't want to cover up my. Yeah, yeah, that's better. Anyway, I do have to go into the bathroom a lot when I go to town to reapply because it just doesn't stay as bright as I would like it to stay. But anyway, so that comes to surprise number 2 because number 1 was that me and this my Mark guy is not working out. He's not a good enough Mark. I mean he's a good enough Mark, but I mean his name, but like he's not a good enough Mark because he don't have enough money. And he lied to me. He lied. I mean, I really believed that he had that Buick. I really believed him. Never saw it. Never saw the Buick. It broke my heart. It really did because a Buick is just such a status symbol. And whenever you add the heated seats, y'all, I thought that I was finally going to have the life that I have wanted my whole life, that I have struggled through 6 months of being in the Sea Org, in the cult of Scientology. I know some of these other people on here, they lived their whole life in it until they were in their 30s and and y'all see the thing is that they had time to get used to it, right? Like they were a baby when they went in. And so I mean, they got used to not having any family or good food or cheese or anything and I mean the pool of potential sex partners had to have just been horrific, but if you've never been out in the real world and saw those geriatric gentlemen, yeah, they've never seen those because I mean the only old part they ever see is some of them used to see L. Ron Hubbard, but I mean I'd have done him because he was the leader of the pack, so to say, and I mean what would that have done if he if he was my fella? That would have put me up pretty high, right? But lo and behold, my dad stole me and my sister out of there after 6 months. He got tired of the uniforms, I guess, and being told what to do. And he just is cranky. He's not a good person. So, anyway, he stole us out in the middle of the night. He just came in and he just like got us. Out we went. And we ran away. So I guess we kind of blew. But since I was young and he I started to say he blew me, but that don't sound right. But anyway, y'all, get your minds out of the gutter. I know you're doing it. He he stole us out and he rescued us from the Sea Org and everything. But then I went back in and I did a couple of classes and stuff, just enough to stay in good with them so I could at least get jobs and stuff that was Scientology related because nobody wanted to hire me in the real world because they acted like that I was dumb and that I was a man eater or something. And so anyway, I had a hard time getting a job, so I had to stick with Scientology so I could get jobs. But anyway, I'm telling you, I just cannot keep my mind on everything. But anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna break up with Mark tonight. That's another reason I wanted to get this makeup on because I want him to like eat your little heart out, Mark, over how beautiful I am and how sweet and young, and you're not gonna have me anymore. And I'm gonna make it sound like it's his fault, even though it really isn't. He really didn't do anything wrong. I mean, other than lie. I guess that's kind of wrong. But I don't want to look like I'm a gold digger or something. And be like, listen, dude, you lied and told me you had a Buick, and you don't, and you live in a nursing home, and not even a good one, not an assisted living, an actual nursing home. Like, did you that's where they have their diapers changed and stuff, y'all. It's not nice. It really upset me. I don't know. But anyway, so we're gonna break up. He don't know it yet, but we are. But anyway, then I have good news. So, if you're gonna have bad news, you need to have good news always. Kind of level it out. So the good news is, y'all, that I am go- what? No. No, you can have one of those protein shakes, but listen, I'm not made out of money, and no, son, fine, eat you a sandwich. But listen, no, mm-mm. One slice of ham and one slice of cheese. Yeah, pray for me. If you're the praying kind, pray for me because I'm not cut out to be a mom. I've only got like 2 years left, and he can let her on down the road. I mean, I could send him to my mom's, but she said as long as I was raising him that I could live here free, and they even pay my utilities, and they have me a fake job that I don't really do anything, but I get to have insurance that way for me and my son. Yeah. So that helps a lot because I mean, I don't want to have to get a job and do that. I don't have time for that. It takes a lot of time to put all this makeup on and do these lives, and especially when my lives, they're always like 2.5, 3 hours long. And then my Zoom calls, Lord have mercy, they're like the last one was 11 hours, y'all. 11 hours. I mean, these people, they love me. They depend on me being here. I can't let them down. I mean, what would they have done with their Sunday? I mean, what would they have done if I hadn't sat and talked into the camera for 11 hours? I mean, I mean, what would you do on a Sunday if you wasn't with me? So see, more of you need to join. I have there's a $25 level, but we don't like to talk about that one much. You really won't bump up to the $50 level. Now you get all the same perks as the $25 level, except I love you more. Because that's what you're here for, is to hear me say that I love you. I love you. I truly do. I love each and every one of you. You're my very best friends, all of you, all of you. And I mean, my very best friends are the 43 of you that are on the list that pay the $50 a month because nobody would dare. do that little cheapy $25 one, right? So I'll boot your ass right out of there. I'll find a way. I just wouldn't send you the link. But yeah, it's about 43 of you that spend $50 a month to hear me talk. Now, those are my very best friends, at my high tiers. You know, they're my Freds. Oops, Neds. Remember, I'm not gonna edit this. So anyway, that's my Ned layer. And I don't remember what the other one was. Probably like Bethlehem or something. I don't know because it wouldn't have been named after my kid because I barely remember his name. You know, I don't know. I'm not cut out to be a mom. Just not. I mean, look at me. Does this look like a mom? Do moms have the sex life that I have? None of my mom friends do. They're all just like that Paula Dean woman. She told me one time that she was kind of bored in her marriage. She did. She told me that. Hmm. And I told her, I said, well, what are you going to do about it? And she says, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. She says, I guess I'll just tell him, hey, dude, I'm bored and let's just, go do something. Let's go to the movie or let's go have some cheese enchiladas or something. And I heard the other day, I think that they're doing fine because they went out and had Chinese food. That ain't boring. So anyway, back to the surprises, y'all, because I know that it probably breaks your heart that I'm breaking up with poor old Mark. But here's a little bit of good news, and I know it's going to be surprising to some of y'all because you probably never saw this happening. Never in a million years would have seen this happening. Ever, ever, ever. In all of my lifetime after lifetime after lifetime of dropping the body and picking up a new body and, you know, and I would have never dreamed it either, right? Well, maybe. I mean, yeah, sure. I kind of knew it was coming. But okay, here's the deal, y'all. And we're going to keep this a secret with just my friends because I'm going to make this a members only. So I'm going to make it a members only. So there won't be that many of you that see it. I mean, let's see if there's like 20,000 of you, then the members only. I think that that's like only about maybe 8 or 9,000 of you are going to hear about this one, unless you tattle like the little narcs. Hmm. Don't be narking. But anyway, I do want to share with you. Yeah. Yes, I want to share with you that me and Tony Peppermill are getting back together. Getting back together. And I'm going to get a brand new rock. And he's promised me that this one will be real. He promised me. And that he will let me get it sized, that he won't even, you know, take it to get it sized. He'll let me get it sized if it's too big. I told him what size I wear. He knows where it fits on his finger. So I don't know what the deal is with that. But anyway, so do y'all remember that I always tie my hair in knots whenever I get like overexcited about Tony Peppermill? I used to do that a long time ago, and it seems like maybe it's coming back. Look at my hair. I've just tied it all up in knots. Oh, well. But anyway, yeah. So, all of you haters that are going to be pissy that we're getting back together, move on. I don't care because I talked to God, and God told me that He is on our side on this, that He wants us to be together because we are birds of a feather. Now, that's got to be biblical. I mean, birds of a feather flock together. That's what God told me. It was deep. I really think He understands that we are just exactly alike. We're like the front side and the left, each side of the hand, and you just like, and that's me and Tony. We're one giant hand. We're just one side of it and the other side. Just it's kind of like that picture that we took where my hand like my little bitty fingers looked way down here. His little bitty fingers way down here, and his big old fingers way up here. Imagine when his big old fingers was way up. You know, took two of those little boogers, but he got it done. But anyway, so yeah, I don't want to hear any bad mouthing him. It's gonna make me mad. Okay, it's gonna make me mad if you bad mouth him or if you bad mouth me. And don't be running over to these haters channels and telling them you're not gonna believe this. She's getting back with that crim, with that child molesting con man, bully, all these things that are just wrong that they say about him. They just lie. I mean, I looked at the papers, y'all. They sent them to me. The papers on his arrest and conviction for, you know, supposedly sodomizing that young girl in the stairway. And I don't know who did that. And I feel bad for her, y'all. I really, truly feel bad for her. But it wasn't my guy. Nowhere on those papers, anywhere, did it say Tony Peppermill. It was talking about some Brett Miller person. Who the fuck is Brett Miller? I'm not with Brett Miller. I'm with Tony Peppermill. I mean, good Lord, if that don't shut them up, I don't know what will. But no, hell no. That garden gnome and her little friends was all on there again today, just bad, mouthing off about my Tony. But they're talking about this Brett Miller. How stupid. I mean, I am not the sharpest tack, y'all. But I know the difference in a Tony Brett. They're not the same. Tony Brett, not the same. Not at all. So I don't know. Anyway. But if y'all can't get over it, and if you want to believe the haters, then I guess you just weren't really my very best friends. Guess you weren't. So if you really want to show me that you really were, one of my mods will put up the PayPal link on my next video, and y'all can make it up to me then. Because this is just going to be a video, and that one will be a live. I don't think I'm ever going to do just videos again because I'm not making any money. I mean, I think y'all can do like a buy me a coffee or something, but I can't see it rolling in. I don't know. It's awful. The things I have to do just to make a living. I mean, I don't know how I would make it. If I had to pay my rent and my utilities and my insurance and I mean, my mom puts gas in my car once a week at least, and she buys all of my son's stuff. I mean, I don't really have to buy him anything, and what I am supposed to have to buy him, then I have friends like you all that buy that stuff, and it makes it so much easier for me. So I don't know. I just don't know what I'm gonna do. But okay, so let's get back on track here. So I'm almost done, y'all. The last surprise is really a confession. I feel like I really just owe it to you guys, and I owe it to Tony to come clean with the truth. I removed the video, the one that said the long con on it. I called it the long con because, you know, he's long and supposedly a con. So, anyway, I called it the long con. And apparently that's what they call a con whenever it goes on and on and on, right? So, I mean, it had double meanings, right? So, okay, okay. We joined forces and decided to make this video. And we were gonna like this big confession, and to all of the haters, like, how they'll talk about that he's like this horrible person, and that I'm just stupid and jealous, and that all these other women are prettier than me. Yeah, which we know they're not. But anyway, so we made this video, and it was all planned, y'all. All planned. except for one problem. It was supposed to go out on April Fool's Day. And at the end, we were gonna jump up and go, "April Fools," and be together with my engagement ring, and everything was gonna be fine, and everything was gonna be hunky dory. But then I accidentally released it too early, and oh my god, was he pissed. So, yeah. Yeah. Like, I kinda meant some of that about that, that they were gonna come and kill me, like they were on an airplane and gonna come here and kill me, and I know that like, I said that they might kill my son too, but I didn't really figure they'd kill him. I mean, he didn't do nothing. So I don't know. I mean, unless they were trying to get to me, I guess I should have thought about that because I mean, if they were gonna kill me, they might would have done something to him too. I don't know. Anyway, that's too deep. I'm just here for fun, y'all. But anyway, I just wanted y'all to know that that's all a joke. It was not true. It was all a joke. And I mean, if y'all don't have a good sense of humor, you're just on the wrong channels. You need to go over there with that country bumpkin woman that wants to be that Paula Deen, or go over with that garden gnome looking thing. I mean, good lord. Go over there with her. All these old ladies. Because if you want the good stuff, you come here, and sometimes we make little mistakes when we're making jokes, but sometimes, we can't help it. So, anyway, I just hope that you all forgive me and Tony because all that was just a big old joke, y'all. It wasn't true. He's not really conning anybody. No, no, no. I mean, where are they? Where are these women that's been conned, right? They didn't come out of the woodwork and say anything. That should have been y'all's first clue, right? Yeah, they all act like they're scared of him, but he's a big old pussy. Like a little pussy cat, 'cause he likes kitty cats. I don't mean like a you know. And why do they call it that anyway? Because I'm sorry, but those that a pussy, that thing takes a pounding. I don't think they're wimps. I think that, pussies is pretty strong. But I have heard of, you know, wieners getting broke. Can you imagine? I haven't yet to break one, but might be fun. See what happens. I don't know what would happen. Anyway, I wonder if they can use those things again if they break them. I wouldn't wanna do actual harm. I mean, it might be fun to do just a little bit of harm, like if I was mad. But anyway, so y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video so that I can oh, hold on. So I can get this edited and sent out to y'all. I don't know where I'm supposed to hit. I'm just hitting buttons everywhere, and I don't know. It told me to do that, so I did that, but it didn't work. That's not it. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. Okay. It was just right up here, like a little bug flying around my head, but I can't find it now. And it said to hit something and it would take me out of this screen. Oh, here we go. It's over here. So now I'm back on the regular screen because I really only needed that big screen when I was putting my makeup on. So y'all, now I'm going to exit out of here and I'm going to get this edited and put it out for y'all. And then I'll be back with a live tomorrow. And but remember, this one's going to be for members only because I told some stuff in here that I just don't want the old hags knowing. So don't be blabbing. If I find out you told my secrets, it won't be nice. I'll raise your membership fee. How would you like to be paying 100 or 150 a month? I know you'll do it because you want to listen to me. I know you'll do it. So anyway, y'all. Oh, what? Oh no, this can't be right. Oh, I feel faint, y'all. It says I've been live this whole time. An hour and 4 minutes, 59 seconds. No.